Yeah. This looks so weird. I'm sure you guys are thinking this is so weird, and you know what? Could not be more right on that. You really could not be more right. Yeah, let's see if we can't accomplish something that has been eluding me over the lion's share of the past week and a half. Because that would be really amazing. Just gonna go ahead and put the word out to the people who need to hear about it. See if I can get people to come my way. Yeah, I'm typing to the people, come and watch me suffer. Which, quite frankly, is true. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's pretty much exactly what is going to happen. Whoa. Yeah, that was out of nowhere. But yeah, that's just one of the gifts you can get for playing All Saints Wake, is to temporarily have your head transformed into a giant pumpkin. But yeah, a lot of people who are doing the All Saints Wake thing, not afraid to show off their duds to this guy, especially since this one guy, this Dark Knight, likes to keep punching at him. Constantly going for the poke, 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 right? But yeah, if you can believe it or not, the guy on the right is actually Tham, our good friend Tham, who we've simulcasted with on a number of occasions. And last time he wanted to offer me a chance to go ahead and stream with him for the place we're going to tonight. But it was something I was not willing to do because I hadn't unlocked it yet. I always give myself, whenever there's a new 24-man raid like this, I always give myself an ample amount of time to give myself the chance to let people clear it as before me, so that I'm not wandering around aimlessly and not feeling completely stupid. But in my test runs with Matthias so far, where we're going has proven to be a nightmare, and I expect no more to be anything different tonight. Because now, I'm gonna swallow my pride and try this with Corinne. So, with that in mind, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We are here in Kugane with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, as we will attempt to try and clear the brand new 24-man dungeon, the Royal City of Rabanastre. And let me tell you, if you've had a chance to do 24-man dungeons before, this thing just goes to another level of pure and absolute torment, because I still have not cleared this thing yet with Matthias. And you probably remember me saying when I did my video for the Weeping City of Mach that I had yet to clear that before I tried to show it off with Matthias. I tried to do it with Corinne and was unsuccessful for 2 weeks. So I went in to doing the recording of me attempting Weeping City of Mach without ever clearing it with Matthias. This time the roles are reversed as we go to Rabanastre, the new 24-man raid. So while Tham and his family are chilling out here in Kugane, we've got business to take care of. Let's warp over to, I believe the place I'm looking for is going to be somewhere up here. Oh, no, it's going to be down here. Okay, it's here down here in Kugane Dori. Okay. Yeah, need to remind myself where this stuff is because I don't always come here. Yeah, we also have this, this is where the Wandering Minstrel is when you want to unlock the extreme modes of the primals that you've confronted, those being Lakshmi, Susanoo, and Shinryu. But we're not here for the Wandering Minstrel. We're here to meet with this man, K10. This big Rogadin here is the man we want to speak with in order to lock this brand new dungeon. Let's go ahead and speak with him to take on the level 70 challenge entitled Dramatis Personae. K10 knows someone seeking your acquaintance. Welcome, milady. There's a young maiden here who would speak with you. Alright. Who could this person be? Amikote? She looks pretty disappointed, though. Miss, the adventurer has arrived! Yeah, over here, young lady. And here she is, the liberator of both Doma and Alamigo in the flesh. I am Lena Murala, correspondent for the Raven. Go Baltimore! And please beat the Vikings tomorrow. You may recognize me from my expose on the secret lives of the homunculi. And like, who are you? Yeah, I don't read your paper, unfortunately. I'm too busy adventuring. Is there a problem? Well, if you must know... Musia? That will be my sister. People mistake us all the time. Same profession, you see, and we do bear a passing resemblance. When last I heard, she was still assigned to the Botanist Guild in Gridania, poor thing. Well, she's over in Ishgard now. But enough small talk. It's not for nothing that I've been standing here since yesterday morning on the off chance you passed by. Yeah, like, what? You've been waiting for me for this long to get this quest going? No, I'm here because... Actually, it's best you heard it from Alma. I'm but an observer. And a report at the same time. Yeah, like, over here. Alma, come! I found her! A lady dressed in green, wearing a cape, but yet relatively nervous. Maybe we can find out why. Is this the adventurer of whom you spoke? Indeed it is. You took the words right out of my mouth, Lena. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Yeah, she's clearly distressed. Please, I beg of you, find my father. You are his only hope. Yeah. Clearly distressed about a lost family member. It's all right, Alma. We are attracting unwanted attention. Might I suggest a change of venue? We await you before the Prima Vista. The theatre barge has a berth at the airship landing. Alright. Yeah. Dry your tears, young lady. Help is on the way. But can I actually be of help to her, knowing how badly this quest has gone for Mathia to this point? Well, wish me luck. Do I still need to appear? No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh wow, Varsoth has returned for the first time in a long time. Oh wow, how long has it been since we've last seen you? Well, in any case, let's go over to... where are we going? Airship landing. So I guess it's better that we... Yeah, we could have actually gone there from Kogane. And for some reason I thought it was closer to Pier 1. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not really completely familiar with this place. In fact, we can just go up these stairs to get to where we need to go. And hello to all the people who are currently watching right now. Please feel free to click the like button and support the stream and help us out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, so let's speak with Lena.
As I said before, I think it better we continue this conversation in the privacy of the young lady's barge. It's not that I don't trust anyone here, it's simply that I don't trust anyone here. If that makes any sense. Godgate Minegumo has been instructed to look out for you. In future, speak with him when you wish to gain admission to the docks.
Okay, yeah, we don't have to bother speaking with him. We can just go in. And we want to speak with Lena, who's over here.
Thank you for coming, Corinne. You're probably wondering why I've summoned you to an airship, and a Garlean one at that. Allow me to explain on the shuttle.
Like a Garlean ship? Uh-oh, this smells like a trap. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, like, what's going on? Are we gonna take this ship for ourselves? But yeah, under cover of darkness, we fly away to over there. But yeah, those who are watching tonight right now, please feel free to click on the like button and say hello to introduce yourselves. It'd be nice to know who's currently watching the stream right now. It'd be nice to make some new friends. Hey there, Alma. So, tell us about yourself.
The Prima Vista serves as both stage and home to the majestic Imperial Theatre Company.
Alright. Now that we've gotten that out of the way.
You can keep that dirk in your drawers. No one here is a member of the Imperial Army, nor are there any spies within the troop. At least, no known spies. Ask anyone and they will readily attest. The majestic Imperial Theatre Company are the finest practitioners of the dramatic arts to be found anywhere on the 3 great continents and beyond. They have admirers throughout the Empire and its territories, and even boast a sizable following in Gridania, hence my assignment to their story.
You certainly had to come a long way for a story.
It is a little-known fact, outside Garlemald at least, that the late Emperor was a devoted patron of the arts who supported various theatre troupes to the tune of much coin. Indeed, Solus was so enamored of the majestic players that he ordered the construction of this very airship, that the troupe might perform in every corner of the Empire.
They certainly have a lot of impressive stage pieces.
When his grandson took the throne, however, everything changed.
Yeah, Varus.
Now all theatre troupes, domestic and foreign, must submit their works for approval by the Central Imperial Board of Censors.
Sound like a lot of other countries we know?
If a play is deemed vulgar or inflammatory, it is banned and the troupe denied their writs of transit. The worst offenders? Well, they are never heard from again. This policy has effectively left playwrights with one of 2 options. Compromise their creative integrity to curry favour with its radiance, or put down their quills altogether. The principal of the Majestic, however, chose a 3rd option, to express his disapproval for the Emperor's new policies obliquely in ostensibly unpolitical works.
Yeah, that is kind of a tongue twister.
Pray forgive my early outburst. I am Alma Bos Lexentale, daughter of Principal Genomus Sen Lexentale. Mayhap you have heard of my father's latest play, The Zodiac Brave Story. On the surface it is an innocent retelling of a well-known Garlean fairy tale, hardly worthy of the censors' attention. But beneath it is something quite different, a fact that the censors failed to spot when they approved the manuscript for public performance. The play quickly became a huge success. The common folk loved its fantastical story, while the learned classes appreciated its true message. By the time the Imperial Board of Censors realized their mistake, it was too late. No longer in a position to prohibit the performance outright without admitting fault, they took aim at the company's purse strings instead. Before long, noble patrons began to withdraw their support, fearing to be associated with the troop. And by the end, even the learned felt compelled to feign ignorance. By bleeding the majestic of their funding, the censors robbed them of their voice.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
And none of this has made it any clearer as to why you're here, right?
Exactly. But then, allow me, Lena. Yeah, unexpected visitor. Hey Sid, aren't you supposed to be focusing on dealing with Omega right now? How are you over here? In Kugane? I've known Genomus since we were students at the Majestic Academy. When I heard his daughter was in Kugane looking to enlist the aid of an adventurer, I felt compelled to give her your name. Sorry for not announcing myself sooner, old friend. Well, so yeah, he's the one responsible for all this. And you seem so focused on Omega. Genomus and I were from different worlds, but that only served to fuel our friendship. Many were the nights we would prattle on into the wee small hours, warm flagons of peated ale numbing our minds to the other's naive ideologies. Yet no matter where our conversation began, it would invariably end with him telling me how he was going to change the Empire from the inside out. The troop was to be his path into the people's hearts. Even after the Empire forced him from his home, Genomus never gave up hope that his work might change the world. And hello there, Ichigo and Winter. Good to see you guys this evening. Glad to have you with us. Art will ever strain against artificial bounds and borders, man-made walls and misguided walls. It is in such times of uncertainty that we must needs embrace our calling, and take to the skies so others might do the same. Yeah, flashback for Miss Alma here. What I am trying to say, rather poorly, I concede, is that not all Gaulians are hewn from the same stone. No, of course not. Just as there are those who pledge their lives to the Empire and would never think to question the authority of its leaders, there are those like Alma's father and myself, whose love for their country does not blind them to its flaws. Still, selling that sack of sunflower to an Alamegan or a Doman whose wash is finally consumed in the flames of a Magitech Reaper.
How many Eosian adventures do you think would leap at the opportunity to help an Imperial search for her missing father, and in Gaulian territory no less? But you are different. You have seen enough to know that the line between good and evil is not defined by race, color, or creed. So, what say you?
Yeah, what would we say? I could never turn my back on a damsel in distress, or I would make a poor adventurer if I were to shy from adventure. I'll take the latter. Yeah, this is Corinne. She's not necessarily all that big on doing the helping the damsel in distress thing. She helps everyone. Now that you understand the nature of the task, perhaps Alma could provide some insight as to where we might begin our search. Yes, please do.
Shortly before my father disappeared, he began work on his next play, a successor to the Zodiac Brave story.
But
I'm getting ahead of myself. Please follow me.
Alright, let's do just that. Scene. So we're getting taken up an elevator, but where are we going to? Well, it looks pretty fancy. Ooh, a big TV screen. We're on the deck. We're on the bridge, specifically.
Through adventure and hardship, Young Delita, a boy of common blood, becomes a hero, culminating in the birth of the mythical kingdom of Ivalice.
Which is an actual kingdom in Final Fantasy XII.
But that is where the story ends. There are no records of anything that follows. Was Principal Genomus simply going to invent something? My father believed that he had discovered evidence of a second hero, one whose efforts went largely unnoticed, but without whom Delita would never have risen to the throne. His was the next tale he wanted to tell, the true Zodiac Brave story. A second hero? According to my father's studies, this young man was one of Delita's closest friends and confidants. That is, until the untimely passing of Delita's sister forced the two to part ways. Yet the unnamed hero continued to provide aid to his friend by thwarting the machinations of those who would scheme against Delita, thus paving the way for the Popper's rise to regent. You must forgive me, but I've never heard anyone making such claims. How exactly did your father come by this information? That is a long story.
One which begins and ends with Genomus becoming lost in the very legend he sought to lay bare. Even as far back as our academy days, Ivalice had Genomus firmly in his grasp. He flatly refused to believe that the story was just a fairy tale. And so, when he was finally driven out of Garlemald, it was only natural that he should choose this place of all places as his refuge. Was it not, Holma?
That is correct, Mr. Golland. It has long been my father's belief that the ruins of ancient Ivalice lie beyond Naxia, buried beneath the sands of the Dalmasca Desert.
Poor Dalmasca. The kingdom prospered in relative isolation for countless generations, until the Empire came calling. But now we have to call it a timeline, because yeah, Dalmasca is also part of Final Fantasy XII. The question is this storyline taking place before Final Fantasy XII or after? Because if it's before, then this would have been before the knowledge of the Arcadian Empire and their subjugation of Dalmasca and Ivalice. If it's after, it would have been after the liberation of Dalmasca.
When not touring, my father would organize expeditions into the Dalmasca Desert to search for proof of Ivalice's existence. Sometimes he would bring back strange artifacts, ancient tomes, and crystals. Crystals unlike any others.
Including the one you're currently holding.
My father called them auracite and claimed they were vital to proving his theories. This is one such crystal.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like white auracite, which we've used before to trap and kill off Asians.
By the 12, it's magnificent!
Ivalician legend tells of crystals bequeathed by the gods onto those who would be kings. It is during his quest to gather auracite that young Delita rises to prominence. I must have heard the tale 1,000 times from my nursemaid, but that is all it ever was, a tale.
My father would often tell us how the auracite spoke to him. At the time, we assumed he was speaking figuratively, that the stone's beauty roused his muse. But then he began to act strangely. How so? Following our arrival here in Hingashi, my father spent most of his time cloistered in his chambers, poring over his past research, and though he was alone, we could oft hear him in conversation. It was not uncommon for my father to recite the lines as he wrote them, but it soon became clear that this was something else. It was as if he was talking to my mother who passed several winters gone. Might this not have been out of mere loneliness? Or perhaps the strain of your flight from Garlemald? Possibly, but that would not explain the voices which answered him. I hear voices in my head.
Yeah. Someone else is joining us.
Alma, who are these people? I told you I did not require any help finding father, especially from outsiders.
And who might you be? So good of you to join us, Ramza. Allow me to introduce...
Enough, Master Sid.
Yeah, Ramza, Alma's brother. And pissed off as well.
We may be shunned by the Empire, but we are still Garleans. And we still have our pride, unlike some it seems. We require neither the aid nor the pity of foreign rabble. Have you forgotten where you are, brother? It is we who are the foreign rabble. This land and its customs are all but unknown to us. We would be fools to conduct our search without a proven guide.
Your sister is right, Ramza. As for my good friend here, your mistrust is ill-placed. I will personally vouch for her character. In all the time that I have known her, she has never once let anything as insignificant as race or creed color her judgments. You are lucky to have her.
But we would have you, Master Golland. Why do you refuse us?
You know why. Until this affair with Omega is resolved, my hands are tied. It pains me to refuse you and your sister, but it pains me far more to leave Genomus to his fate. I am sorry. Yeah, you're kind of stuck between two different situations here, Sid. You're taxing yourself too much. You need not apologize. I let my emotions get the better of me. After what happened in Rabanastre, it may be time to admit we're out of our depth. My brother's last expedition met with tragedy in the ruins of the capital city. He barely escaped with his life. The Empire turned Rabanastre into a death trap. You were fooled to set foot there without a proper escort.
I realize that now, Master Garland, but at the time I saw an opportunity to rescue our father, and I took it. What ever led you to believe your father was in Damascus' capital? My father's fascination with Evalesian legend began with a trip to the antediluvian city long before the war. Call it a premonition, but something tells me that is where he has returned. Now you must excuse me, I need some time to think.
Then, Alma, I shall leave you and your brother in Corinne's capable hands. She has ever repaid my trust with interest. You would do well to grant her yours.
Thank you, Master Garland. We will not forget this kindness.
And so, off he goes back to Omega. As we get to look on from afar at Hingashi. So now we gotta go back to the tiring house. Or, well, before we have to do that, yeah, gotta speak with Ramza first. Yeah, hey there, man.
Master Garland seems to think highly of you, so I will withhold judgment until after Dalmasca.
Thank you. So, yeah, 1200 gil goes to us, and we'll go ahead and take on Ramza's next challenge entitled A City Fallen. Ramza is itching to depart. So yeah, let's go. Sending the coordinates, I guess, to our intended destination.
Dalmasca is nestled in a forgotten corner of the Empire's outermost territories. I do not foresee any trouble from a standing army, but would suggest committing to memory the locations of each of the barge's exits, just in case.
Yeah, like, why, though?
You can count on me. As for the flight itself, the currents above Dalmasca are as wild as the lands below. You might want to hold on.
Yeah, helmsman, set course. Yeah, like, yeah, do what you gotta do there, crew. Set us off to a place that I have not even gotten past round 1 on. But yeah, you'll see why once we get there, trust me. So yeah, let's take our fancy ship that belongs to the Luxentale family and head off to Dalmasca. For the first time since Final Fantasy XII. So yeah, we're just chilling out until the flight arrives. And we're going to strike up more conversation, apparently. I guess Lena and Alma are hitting it off pretty well. Oh, hey there, Ramza.
We will complete our descent to Rabanastre in the shuttle.
Alright. Remember to take your lance, Corinne. And like, Alma, you stay here. It's too dangerous.
Ramza!
I thought I made myself clear, Alma. The capital is simply too dangerous. Father would never forgive me if I were to lose you trying to rescue him. Like, she's in distress enough. Let her come. Come, we are wasting time. Yeah, Alma completely beside herself. And quite frankly, who can blame her? So, we've made it. The desert sands of Dalmasca. And the royal city of Rabanastre, its capital. There it is. But as you can see, we got smoke billowing from there, from all over the place. Not a place to approach lightly. Yeah, look at this place. According to my father, Rabanastre was already a thriving city some 1,000 years ago. But after performing several private excavations beneath the so-called Desert Sapphire, my father came to the conclusion that it was not the first settlement to stand here.
Then your father believes that Rabanastre sits atop the royal city of Lassalia, capital of Ivalice. But if that's true, it could change history. We would be famous.
Like, famous? Are you sure you don't mean rich? Your kind are all alike. Yeah, like, all you can think of is the money. Parasites grow fat on the sweat and suffering of others.
Bold words for a boy of but 16 summers. And what, pray tell, have I done to deserve such spite? I only wish to learn the truth behind the disappearance of the Empire's foremost playwright. If that should lead to something bigger, well then I would be the worst reporter in the realm if I did not pursue it.
And we're gonna argue about this. Yeah, like, can we go ahead and deal with this problem? Because yeah, apparently Corinne believes that something's wrong here. And it has nothing to do with these two at each other's throats. Yes, we can argue about this now, or we can return to the Prime Vista and report to our army of adventurers that it is time to begin the expedition. I humbly suggest the latter. You'll get no complaints out of me. Yeah, gotta do something. So yeah, as we pan back over to Rabanastre, as it turns out, Corinne did sense something. You see, it is as I said, brother. Let them come to us. Should we kill them now? No, the time is not right. When has that stopped us before? Fool, do you not see that one? Slayer of gods they call her. Warrior of light. Yeah, all of a sudden, they're shaken. They suddenly realize who they're up against. You better hope we don't cross paths. But now we finally have access to the brand new 24-man dungeon. Oh man. I don't feel ready for this, but we don't have a choice. We gotta make it happen. I just hope that for once I will have a party that can actually get past the first boss. Cause yeah, there is our view of Rabanastre. I just hope we can get past boss number 1. Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I really, really hope we can get past the first boss, because in the test runs I've done before with Mathia, I have yet to clear it. This is going to be so much of a nightmare for me. So I'm going to go and while my audio is normalizing, I'm going to make a quick run to the washroom and get myself some water, because I'm probably going to need it, because we're going to be here for a long time if things stay the way that they've been before. So back in a moment. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, and I'm back, let's go ahead and throw ourselves into the nightmare. Well, it doesn't look like it'll take long to get a group going. I just hope that these guys know what they're doing. That's all I ask. That is all that I ask. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Here goes nothing. And so now, with us already being outside the city, it's time for us to go ahead and storm it. And yeah, they feel like they have to remind you where we are. But we know exactly where we are. And there's our group of 23 other people. Please tell me that this group can handle what we're doing. Because yeah, you may have noticed, unlike the 24-man dungeons that we've done in Storm or in Heaven's Ward and A Realm Reborn, this one has 9 levels for us to do as opposed to the usual 7. So yeah, for those of you who were just completely frustrated with Weeping Mock and are thinking to themselves, yeah, you thought what? You thought that 7 levels of the Weeping City of Mock was Nightmare Fuel? Try 9 in Rabanastre. Granted, the first piece of progress is actually getting to the first boss, but even then, the first boss is actually an Esper that you obtain in Final Fantasy XII, Mateus the Corrupt, is insanely hard, which is why I have yet to get past him, and as you can see, there's already a dead healer in another group, which tells you just how hard this is. Yeah, you want an idea of just how hard this is? We already have a healer dead. Yeah, you'll see a lot of things like this spiral of ice, and you have to step in it, and I need to change my hotbar. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, I'm derping already. But yeah, I gotta get this Aqua Sphere and help out to kill it. All while being tormented with Flash Freeze by Mateus here. But yeah, good luck if you're a Dragoon. Good luck trying to maintain enough of a long chain to be able to get things like Mastron going. You'll be very lucky if you can. I need to run this way because I'm tethered to this, and I need to destroy it. But this thing is already so far behind as far as the cast timer. Oh! But yeah. And we've already lost the monk and a healer. And we were not able to stop that Blizzard 3 in time. We gotta run all the way over there to deal with all those ice slaves. Oh man, he just ran right through us! Oh, damn it! Good thing I have a second wind, but I don't think it's gonna help much here. I highly doubt it's gonna help much here, given my bad luck here. Yeah. And then, he does shit like this! That's from 8 different spots, and I'm dead! But yeah, we're pretty much dead already. Look how many dead people there already are. I told you I've never gotten past the first boss. This is why. Good start. No kidding. That's a lot of corpses strewn across a frozen field. And if you're fortunate enough to make it past this part, you then start getting weakened because you have to deal with these toads. Yeah. Welcome to the 9 levels of Dante's Inferno Hell, known as the Royal City of Rabanastre. This poor one healer is being targeted on all sides. Answer: everyone. Yeah, that's a simple answer. Everyone. But yeah, you guys now know why I can't clear this first boss. It's that hard. And to think that there's still a lot more shit past this. Yeah, whoever has cleared this place to this point, you have my congratulations for even getting past Mateus. Because we're gonna die? Yeah, you can already see how already messed up this is. You can already tell who's in over their heads, who doesn't know how to do this, who doesn't give a damn, who likes being a troll, and who just likes tormenting and torturing. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, 9 levels of Dante's Inferno in Final Fantasy XII carved out of ice. Now they apparently want us to run all the way over here. I don't know what's so special about this one. Not that it matters. Because an ad is an ad as far as I'm concerned. An ad is an ad. Yeah. They even have figure skaters! Yeah, and they can't be killed either, so yeah, if you thought the pain just ended there, you're sadly mistaken! Now we all gotta run over here. Now we all gotta run over here. Yeah, this is how bad it is. This is why I still haven't cleared it yet. Because I can't get past the first damn boss. Well, Loli, believe me, you're not alone in shedding tears. I'm crying from the inside. Where are we all running? Past the 8 stacks of Blizzard 4. But yeah, Loli, you're not alone in shedding tears. That can be said for everyone who's ever tried this place and has never gotten past the first boss like me. Tonight, there, Loli, my friend, we cried together. Alright, time to go kill toads, because we somehow made it to this point. But yeah, now it says it's becoming difficult to breathe. And then it'll give me a message that'll say it's now impossible to breathe. If I get tethered, I have to go after the tether and break it. Thankfully, I'm not tethered currently. Alright, time to go kill more toads. Yeah, look at all the dead bodies. Look at them! And I died somehow. But it's all just part of the crap you have to endure here. That's just how painful it is. Now I have to wait if someone's gonna raise me. Well, one of the healers is gonna try. Blizzard spheres. It cannot be attacked. I mean, really, this is all... Now it's an Aether challenge. We now have to kill these 3 guys before Mateus's Aether maxes out, and I've never gotten past this point. This is where I've died every single time as far as the farthest point I've gotten, because as you can see, these things can't tether to each other. And for some reason, and I don't know why, the tanks never move these things so far away enough from each other for a prolonged enough period of time to be able to allow us to kill these things fast enough before we ended up wiping and starting over. And as you can see, not one is dead, and Mateus is already at half his max power. But yeah, he's still going. He's still going, and another one's still at half health. Oh, get the Acers off the screen so I can attack the guard! 92. I doubt that's gonna be enough to survive. And somehow we survived. On 92 Aether. Against any other boss, that's death. We miraculously survived, but how long are we going to survive? That's the problem, though. Alright, we gotta do fancy Aquasphere hunting again. Oh wow, the fancy figure skater does her fancy little dance across the ice. But yeah, this is how bad it is. And to think, if we get past this, it's only getting worse. It will only get worse. Now we gotta go blizzard chasing. While at the same time there's also aqua spheres. Well, someone's bold enough to use the limit break. Which quite honestly in a situation like this is best used against something that's more viable. Like raising a whole bunch of people, your entire party. Now we gotta go over this way. Holy cow, this thing has already got a huge lead. And yet somehow we were able to stop it. I don't know how, but we did. And hello as well, I guess I should say, to all the people who are currently going to be watching my multiple executions tonight. Yeah. Oh, you not entertained! No, no! Where are we running? Where are we running? And we're still alive. We're doing a lot better than pretty much every other group that I've ever been with, because I've never made it past that one phase with Mateus's Aether. Yeah, if we're lucky, we might actually get past this guy. But then there's still 8 more levels of this shit. Yeah, I might not want to stand there. Just out of curiosity and interest for survival, I might not want to stand there. Yeah, like, can I get this tether off me? Because I would like to use my limit break to finish this off. And finally be granted the opportunity to advance. Thank you! Finally past the first boss! Finally past the first boss! Now it's on! Now it is on! Ah, so much of a nightmare as we step foot in the Muthu Bazaar, or what's left of it. But yeah, at long last, I can finally get to see what we're fighting now. Okay, this isn't an area to be sealed off, so we are good to do whatever. Like, give a little battle litany to people who can actually do something right for a change. But yeah, I finally get to on the first boss. Yeah, we beat off your chocobos, but you're sending more at us. Yeah, we beat off your first round of chocobos, so yeah, they just decide, let's send more at them. That won't hurt anyone, except these 24 fools. And apparently they're not done with... Wow, they have lots of chocobos that they're sending after us. Yeah, I don't want to kill off all these chocobos, but I don't have a choice. And these aren't the black chocobo... And these are far from the black chocobos that Lord Hoshafon gave us to use for initial flying in Heaven's Ward. No, these chocobos work for the bad guys, sadly. Oh, we got something coming. We got something coming. And now we have mimics. So now there we got to deal with all the treasure chests. But yeah, I really hope that there are at least people who know how to do the bosses that are to come. Because, yeah, as you can clearly tell, I am very apprehensive about the possibility of being successful, given my insanely terrible bad luck that I've had to this point. Okay, so we've dealt with the Chocobo Stampede and their mimics. Time to move on. Yeah, this destruction is too widespread. Yeah, this is a far cry from the Rabanastre we know of Final Fantasy XII. It's not even close. Now who are we dealing with? Oh, this is another Esper from Final Fantasy XII, Hashmal, Bringer of Order. And given what we had to deal with in regards to Mateus, I can only imagine that Hashmal is going to be worse. Yeah, let's see how much we derp this shit. I'll also try and make sure to not stand in his face. If I can isolate where that is. Oh, it's over on this side. Whoa, but I'm running through AoE and I died. Well, it's my first time here, so how was I supposed to know? Yeah, and all this mass chaos, AoE started spawning out of the floor and I died. And apparently he can knock the field over. Oh, this was bad timing. This was bad timing to take the raise now. I'm gonna die. Or maybe not. Okay, so your big red fiery glow was just for show. Got it. Well, unfortunately, yeah, both healers in Group C are dead. I'll give you guys a little more love. I don't know how much it'll help though. Yeah, we all seem to be running somewhere. Oh, there was a wave AoE that I did not notice until it was too late. I do not have second wind, which means, oh, I survived that, barely. I barely survived that. Land seeks order. Whoa! Oh, get out of the way of that! Yeah, that's gonna knock us back. Command tower, huh? And we can... Yeah, everyone's running to it, so I'm thinking, can we disable this thing? Can we knock him back down? Whoa! While also avoiding AoE! Oh, and this AoE again. Okay. We get to have more fun with that shit. And somehow I got Nastron. But yeah, we're crippling this tower. And apparently everyone's running. Yeah, because these sand spheres want to turn us into dust, and we have a stack mech. We have a freaking stack mech. And Group C is pretty much all dead. Let's go give these guys a... Oh, we don't need to. We should just focus on knocking down Hashmal. Come down from your perch. Whoa, run. Wait a minute. I was about to say, what? Yeah, they decided to double layer everything. Yeah, no shit there, Cleo. Yeah, raid mechanics 101. Yeah, raid mechanics 101. Too bad no one knows how to do them! And this is chasing me! And somehow we survived that with an 87. But yeah, now you're gonna lay waste to the land. And we survived it. Yeah, it's just loads of fun. Yeah, and I might want to stay out of the path of these pillars so that I don't get hurt. All the while I'm getting chased by AoE! Yeah, all the while I'm getting chased by AoE, and boy, you really love these towers, don't you? I'll go this way. This way sounds good. Just judged on the direction of the towers are going. Whoa! Whoa, I'm dead! I'm not dead! I'm not running it! I'm not running it! Too bad the same cannot be said for both hitters in Group A. They're both dead. Damn! And we've only gotten Hashmal to half health. Sharing the love. How did I get on the receiving end of that? Yeah, I thought he was facing the other direction. But given that I can't see where his head is facing, why are those flying in the air? Why am I running into AoE? Yeah, why am I running into AoE? Okay, I can see he has hair. He has hair. If I just see where his hair is, I can be safe. To some extent. But now he has friends. He has friends now, and they hurt a lot. Our tank is dead. I'm just helping you guys out because things need to die. And we're going to be starting over because only one hitter is alive. And we're starting over. Yeah. I don't know why someone thought it was a good idea to focus on the boss when clearly the danger was on the ads. Yeah, the danger is on the ads. Of course, logically, we have to focus on the boss. Yeah, there are odds on the field. Screw them, burn the boss! This isn't Sastasha, people! This is not Sastasha. This is the royal city of Rabanastre. Doing the avoid ads mech does not apply to this place. Yeah, I was about to say, are we gonna get Protect Ever? And where is our tank? Yeah, please tell me we are not gonna do this without a tank. Well, I guess the person who is initiated the countdown is gonna say, well, it's their own fault. Bye, Yowie! Yeah, heal's not here and never will get here. So group C has to do this with a single healer. Cheers to the person who thought that counting down before everyone arrived was a good idea. Oh, run! Where is he? He's over there. Yeah, cheers to the main tank being a dick. And not allowing everyone to be arriving in time. But that's what happens when you're not ever getting a chance to clear a dungeon. Shit like this is exactly what's gonna happen. Hey there, Edgelord. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Come to watch me get completely tortured and tormented here at Rabanastre. Alright, he's gonna do his mega tower again. Alright, let's try and knock it down. So yeah, there is so much stuff going on here. Because we have to, damn it. Also, I'll never get to see how this place ends. And how does Group A's get set up with Group B's next? Also, I realized I'm in Group B. For some reason, I thought it was in Group A. Not that it matters, because so far we have not done a very good job of trying to clear this place. Oh, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. It's like trying to thread a needle. Yeah, Burr and Tor, you suck. You know that? Ooh, 17 out 1,855. I've rarely hit numbers that high. Well, the number's a lot lower this time, so as far as focusing on the torment that Hashmal can bring... Oh, you're dealing with lag there, Edgelord? Well, trust me, I wish I could use that as an excuse right now. To defy orders to defy creation itself. Which way are these going? Are we fine if I stand over here? I think no, I won't. I'm being chased by AoE. I'm being chased by AoE. I'm still being chased by AoE. Like, stop having that shit chase me. Alright, which way? Okay, they're going this direction. Oh no! And they tricked me with a crossover. I thought they were both going to go the same direction, but instead they crossed over each other. Wow. They crossed over each other. So yeah, apparently there's more tricks than meets the eye. And I don't know how I survived that attack. Like I'm hanging on by a thread. I was about to say, can you do what I need you to do? Okay. Now he's gonna bring back his friends. And the AoE! And almost everyone in Group C is dead. Well, it's not like they weren't already at a disadvantage to begin with, because one of their healers was not able to be allowed to be in the fight. So thus, death will be inevitable for them. Yeah, the poor helpless healer who got stuck outside of the fight. Yeah, everyone will ask, well, the white mage can do it. No, the white mage can't do it because our lead tank is a dick. So yeah, this is the last spot we got to before. No one is in a position to help me because all the focus is on the sand spears. And you, Mr. Empty Box, I don't know what you were thinking trying to run through fire. That was just stupid. I got a raise, just in time for everyone to die! That is funny and sad at the same time. I'm raised at the moment that everyone else is killed. But that's what happened. Yeah, whoever thought of that? Meanwhile, people are starting to drop. It was only a matter of time before that started happening. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before people started dropping out. Blame the tank who doesn't give a damn. Yeah, maybe someone else can take over from the hasty freak of nature. Yeah, for some reason I thought I was in Group A the entire time. But yeah, that's how painful this place is. This is how painful it is. I mean, I can consider myself grateful that I even got past the first boss for the first time ever. But now we have an entirely new way to get tormented. Yeah, please do. Maybe you won't be a hasty piece of fucking shit. Anyway, can we do a ready check now or something? Can we get at least some sort of assurance that there are 24 people who are actually present? No! Yeah. If you can't settle for a vote abandon, quit! Okay? Exactly! Yeah. If you don't have the balls, don't show up! That's AoE, that's going to chase me for eternity! Where's this gonna go? It's gonna go that way. Where are you going? He's over there. Yeah, let's try and accomplish something now that we have Actually, never mind. C had dead healers. I was thinking maybe we'll make some more progress and better progress and oh! Yeah, we might want to run. We might want to run. That might be somewhat of a slight good idea. That might be somewhat of a slight good idea. Okay, I can see his hair is facing me. Oh, we're going for the fancy knockdown again. At least we know we can do this. At least we know we can do this with some sort of proficiency. Even while AoEs are chasing us like no one's business and Sand Spears prepare to unleash their fury onto us. Alright, I gotta go down, not up and left. Because yeah, that's not my group. Alright, stack mech. We have to endure that. And then we'll rejoin the main focus. Yeah. I'll bet if you were inspired to play this game for yourself there, Ichigo, this place makes you lose all confidence. Oh boy, this is... Yeah, the target's on me, guys. You better run. Yeah, the target's on me. I can't go anywhere else unless I want to get killed by a double stack. You better run. Save yourselves. Forget about me. Save yourselves. Forget about me. But yeah, I'll bet this place never makes you want to pick up this game, Ichigo. Alright. Towers are going up. Now, please tell me they are not going to go in a crazy direction that will catch me off guard. I think I'm fine. I'm not fine! Stop putting that into your head, Matt! You're not fine! You are not fine! I can see they're both going that way. Yeah, you are not fine! Why are you all running that direction? Because there was something that I wasn't even aware was going on. That's why they all ran that direction. And half of our party is dead. I never saw it coming because all I was focusing on was the boss. Like, I gotta stay away from the boss, or else we're in trouble. No, you need to be going with the pack and making sure that you don't die at all. And to think, this is only the 4th leg of this place. This is only leg number 4, and there's still 5 more of this. Not only that, but we've already eaten through a third of the clock. We've already gone through 40 minutes, and we still have another 80 left to try and clear this place. And given the rate we're currently going, I doubt we'll have much luck at succeeding. Especially now that ads are on the field. We gotta deal with the ads now. Because Hashmal is losing his mind. And someone thought it was a brilliant idea to use a lemon break to get rid of them, which actually probably is not all that dumb of a move. For all intents and purposes, probably the right call to do a mage lemon break, a mage triple lemon break to rid ourselves of that menace. Rip Lucid Dreaming? Submission Tower, what? Well, we didn't submit because I took no damage. But I could take some here! Alright, now he's doing the blue flame thing. Yeah, blue flame. Stay on your side or we all die. Okay, can't go anywhere until they deal with their thing. Okay. Now, where is everyone going? I should have not bothered following them. I should have stayed put that time. Game, make up your mind. Yeah, thank God we have a triple limit break for the healer to use. But yeah, that was done out of pure ignorance, like, well, they all ran that way the last time, I maybe should follow them this time. Nope, still died. That was just a greedy and selfish maneuver on my part. Okay, run! Run! Into AoE! Because reason! And then see that stuff come back for more as we've got Hashmal down to 10%! Which way are they going? Okay, I think I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, follow where they're going. They're all going this way. I survived this time. Yeah, at this point I'm ready to say that we are going to get through Hashmal finally. But that's one wipe on Mateus, 2 wipes on Hashmal. Your order is alive. Well, so far it's looking that way there, Hashmal. So far it is looking that way. Ooh, Lancer's trousers to myself. I will take those. Yeah, still 5 more. Wow. Yeah, still 5 more levels. What cowardice. Yeah, go away, whoever you are. Just fuck off. Yeah, whoever keeps photo abandoning, just fuck off. I'd like to be able to clear this for once in my life. Just once in my life, and then I would never have to worry about coming back here again. And then you and everyone else who comes to this place can just continue to make fools of yourselves while I sit back, relax, and then watch you suffer. Because I've suffered enough. Thank you very much. Alright. Are there any more coming? Oh yeah. There are more coming. And apparently we have to focus on the lion first. Oh. Oh, that's not AoE. Okay. I was thinking to myself, is that AoE? Then I realized, no, it's not AoE. It's not AoE. But we are dealing with a lot of AoE now! Come on, let me go! Yeah, please let me go! Don't run, run! Alright, we'll go after the other one if it makes it feel better. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Yeah, little Sheryl Crow for you guys tonight. Because right now, all we are doing is eating a bunch of crow. Okay, we're free to go. Off to the next boss, whoever it may be. How will he torment us? Whoa. Yeah, that's so deep of a fall you can't even see the bottom. How are we even gonna survive this fall? And apparently Ramsa is telling us all about the lore as we plummet to our deaths. And somehow land on our feet. Okay. Yeah, okay, game. Yeah, I remember the Garam Scythe waterway from Final Fantasy XII, and it was nothing like this! Yeah, into more water! Oh, we're swimming. Scratch lettering, huh? Yeah, too bad I can't take the time to read it. At least we know where to swim to. Pointless split is pointless. Whatever that means. Alright, so we join up with our friends. And once we're free to go... Okay, yep. A gateway opens, revealing a new route through the waterways. Skyrim ruins? That's what you're comparing this to? Oh, well now we're just getting washed down the river. Yeah, now we're just getting washed down the river. And it turns out we've made it to Lassalia. The Lassalia of Evilesian legend. Lassalia? Impossible! But what are we gonna have to confront? Yeah, some guy named Rofocale is gonna be our next opponent. I can only imagine how much fun we're gonna have with this guy. Quit not having fun? I hate to break it to you there, Alonso, but I've been not having fun with this dungeon since I first tried it. This is the farthest I've ever gotten because I've never gotten past the first boss. Because people are jerks and stupid and don't know what to do. But at least we're being given an ample amount of time to be presented with information on how to do the fight. Or do I'm Not Your Mom, Don't Be Roadkill. 8-shaped AoE? Oh, we're gonna have tons of fun, aren't we? Has an alliance split, okay. Which is why we're all being encouraged to be sectioned off. Clean your room. Alright. What does Rofocale have in store for us? Here we go! Yeah, who marches on Rofocale's domain? Me! A person who's a glutton for punishment and is likely gonna die in this first fight against you. Because if the fights against the two previous experts from Final Fantasy XII are any indication, this is gonna be a jolly good time! Because yeah, we can expect at least one wipe to occur here. Well, the chariot mech is not on me, so I don't have to bother running for it. And he does this move! Yeah, apparently he thinks he's Ilberd. Yeah, all of a sudden we're on Belstar's wall! Well, run! Yeah, we're on Belstar's wall, and this guy thinks he's Ilberd. Well, at least we're damaging him nicely. But of course, there's gotta be ads showing up at some point to make our lives a living hell. And he wants to trample. Oh! Oh, he does a fancy figure 8. Yeah. Not only does this guy think he's Elbert, he also thinks he's Paul Walker! Yeah, we've gone from Belstar's Wall to the Fast and the Furious! Yeah, this guy is literally a centaur with wheels on. He's looking at him, he's literally a centaur with wheels on because the wheels are part of his body. Whoa! And he wants to trample again, which means staying in a place that's within the figure eight. But yeah, get off my case, man. Just waiting for you to do whatever fancy thing you have in store. And he does this again. Sloppy! Oh, trample again. Okay, I can stand over here. Yeah, sloppy! Yeah, you know what else is sloppy? Half of Group C, they're dead. Yeah, what else is sloppy? Half of Group C, because they're dead. Yeah. And what are you doing now? Yeah, I'll just join you guys. It's closer to the safe. It's closer to a safe haven for me as opposed to the other side. Because why not? Yeah, because why not? Oh wait, okay, so now his friends. I need to get to my group because this is now like the final battle against the Cloud of Darkness in Final Fantasy, or in the Crystal Tower. So this is the Cloud of Darkness doing their thing against those monsters that were part of that fight. But yeah, I have little belief that Group C is going to pull through because more than half their people are dead. We can only watch on helplessly as this thing does not die in time and we're starting over. Yep, you maxed out, Ropakale. No, all the defensive buffs in the world aren't gonna save us. Where is he? Come on, finish us off. You maxed out, and apparently you have Oresight too. And you just wiped us out in one fell swoop with 295,000 points of damage. And someone already started the next run! What? Oh, well then screw that, I'm not going to end the fight. That. Who what the hell started the fight early before we even get the chance to chew again? Are you kidding? Yeah, an inescapable hell awaits you all? No kidding! My God! This is abominable! You know what? Just run me the fuck over! Just run me the fuck over! See, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, this is why. This is why this is 9 floors of nightmare fuel. This is why. This is why. You people just can't wait to die, can you? Yeah, maybe wait a couple of seconds before we jump in. No kidding! No kidding! I mean, it can't kill you to demonstrate some level of patience! I mean, I'm not asking for the world, I'm just asking people to compose themselves, slow down, take a moment, and wait for everyone to get ready so that we can do the fight properly. But I have a common saying that I use when things that are supposed to be simple are next to impossible. And that's holds very true because there's a lot of truth to it. The simplest, and that is that the simplest things in life are the hardest things to do. And that's exactly what we're seeing. There's no instance of teamwork being implemented. People are sabotaging each other. It's just a freaking mess. You people have had 2 weeks to get your shit together, and you still can't do it. I should have given you a month. If I'd known it was going to be this bad, I would have given you guys a month. And to think that there's still 3 more levels beyond this. There's still 3 more levels, and we've been at this for an hour. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sloppy? Where are you doing, Sloppy? Oh! Oh, man, these things are too close! They're still on top of me! They're just chasing me like there's no tomorrow! Okay, figure 8. Deal with the figure 8. Where are you running? This way! This way! And unfortunately, the Black Mage froze and paid the price. Well, I know it can't be easy for you to play this game, Winter. But yeah, if you have to take a break from it, take a break from it. Not me, though. I can't be satisfied until I see myself finishing this place. I mean, I know I still have an hour to get the job done. But given how things have currently been going, given that we've wiped at least once to every boss to this point, oh, crap. Sloppy! We'll run. Alright, back on him. Back on him. Back to running from AoE. Where is it going? This way, this way. Oh, and apparently you've added new fun. Apparently you've added new tricks. And apparently that Black Mage still doesn't get it. And that one Black Mage in Group A still doesn't get it. It's not going to do you any good just standing in the center there, dude. Your services are needed. Where's Group B's? It's this way. Well, thankfully this time Group C has a full party. So we might have a chance here, if I don't get run over. But yeah, you have to avoid the Archaeodemon's AoE, and you also have to avoid Rofocale doing this! Well, we survived, but is 83 enough to survive? Group C has half of its people dead again. Yeah, don't start raising people until Mr. Rofocale here does his fancy maneuver here with the Aura Sight. And we endured. I don't know what channel is, nor do I care, the Rofocale. Right in the lane's embrace. I'm already writhing. Oh, are you doing the fancy drop stuff mechanic again that we've seen in other battles. Well, maybe you were, I don't know. Slopey! Dark Circle phase? There's more to it? Oh, wow, that didn't take long. Slopey! Oh, and now you have new tricks! Yeah, we're playing Pomp and Circumstance. Ooh, yeah! Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage time, apparently. Yeah. The Macho Man is getting his ass kicked by a walking giant named Rofokai who thinks he's a chariot. Ooh, yeah! Oh, no! Oh, I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm somehow not dead. Like, I was right flush in the middle of the AoE and could not move. I was supposed to be dead. I was supposed to be dead, and yet somehow I miraculously survived. I somehow miraculously survived. Ooh, yeah, run, run, ooh, yeah. Good thing I have you at my disposal. Was this thing you were talking about? It is the thing you were talking about. Can I contribute? The tip of my nance is that already at your next submit or die! I'll pass. Thanks. I'll pass. Thanks. I mean, I've already been in here for an hour. The less suffering I can endure, the better. And I'm not going to be inclined to use my triple limit break because, of course, that has to be used by the healers. Oh boy, this time, thankfully, I am not caught in a bind. This time I'm not caught in a bind, and I see where you're going. Yeah, I saw what you're doing. Oh, well, that's sloppy, but so is what I did, walking right into that. And thankfully, I am just on the very edge of that move. Now, I'll step over here, thank you. I'll step over here. Don't mind if I do! Sloppy! We've got him down to under a quarter now. I mean, we're doing a lot better than we did before, but we're still running away from AoE. Okay, yeah, you're doing this Dark Gias thing. It's not code Gias, but the code here is to turn off the circles. Where are you? Oh! Wow, good thing I saw you move. Good thing I saw you move before it was too late. Thankfully, you're losing strength in numbers, Rofokale. You used to have 4 of those, now you would just have 3. Oh, gotta run from this shit again. Which also means running behind into the figure 8 hole. Oh, wow! Sloppy! Oh, turn around, turn around. I'm only going to use this if I were at 5%. If we can get him down to 5%, I will then go ahead and use it. I think, but it looks like someone else already is. I can't tell. Alright, it's on me. Well, thankfully... Oh, you knocked me out of it! What? You knocked me out of it! Oh, shit! No, I'm dead. It's worth it to me! Yeah, I don't regret that. I don't regret using the triple limit break to get us the win. Yeah, to die a good death indeed. I am proud of myself for doing that. And apparently, we're not done? Wait a minute. Oh, is this like a two-part final boss like we've seen before in Dunscape? And who are you? Well, whoever you are. Oh, you have Orsight too? Promise you'll wait for me, guys. And you're gonna do something to yourself. And it's not gonna be pretty.
Who dares disturb the slumber of Argath Thadalphus, rightful king of Ivalice?
I guess that'll be us?
Descendants of House Beowulf? Then by my sword shall I banish your souls to the deepest hell!
I think you got me mixed up with someone else, buddy. Alright, so it's gonna be a two-part final boss. Okay. Let me go to the final battle. Going back to start. And warping ourselves to the penultimate match. No, they're saying we're here now. This is the final boss. Be careful with lots of AoEs here. Yeah, no kidding. Waiting on a few. Play sign means to keep moving, not separate. Red-eyed mask, actually. White mask equals truth, blue mask equals do the opposite. I guess I'll just pass on these two things. Because I can't play for them, I already got what I needed, a piece of Dragoon gear. But it's not going to be used by me. At least not as far as I know. But I'll have to compare it against what I'm currently wearing. Spin glove will make you point in direction it's pointing when you start, kinda annoying. But yeah, what all are we tormenting ourselves with? And to all the people who are currently watching, thank you so much for coming to join us and watching me get tormented in this place. Please click that like button if you enjoy watching me getting myself tormented and tortured. Like, there's only 4 likes right now, but there are 17 of you currently watching. Smash that like button. As the Brits say, smash that like button! Let's get to 150 likes! Because, yeah, they seem to think that 150 likes is a decent threshold. So, yeah, smash that like button so we can get somewhere close to 150. I hate that bit. Well, so far, I've been hating all of it. Be careful if you, with your placement if you have a set of shaped swords above you. Only our tank cannot answer that they're ready. But they're clearly here. They're clearly here, and we have 53 minutes to kill this guy. Yeah, to think that people actually torment themselves on this place. Yeah, I'm definitely breaking this video up into 2 parts.
I am only too happy to oblige.
Here we go. Final battle against Argath Thadalphus.
Like sheep before the
Whoa! And keep running! Keep very much running! Still running! It could go all the way! But unfortunately, I cannot do a proper Chris Berman impression. Oh, hold. This is. They said hold still. All right. Yeah, they did say one of these was to hold still, so yeah, I guess that was stop moving. Okay. Well, this is certainly interesting final boss music, for sure.
The gods have no eyes for cattle.
Oh, it covers the whole field. You can't do anything when it covers the entire field.
Not to stain the circle.
Oh, run. Oh, run. Oh, now that... Okay, so the... Yeah, originally the circle mech that was showing up before, apparently it's used here. And it's not back overused at Opakale. Okay, I need to move.
You will be judged.
And we're fine.
Kneel and repent.
No! Yeah. AoE on all sides. And... Oh, I should probably run. And... What? Yeah, hold position, hold position. Then run over this way. Try to take as little damage as you can. Mystery, you have been completely filled with misery for us. You've died more than anyone else in this group. I'm the only non-red mage in our group. And somehow I've died less than you have. And as someone who made it to this Dragoon, that's saying something. Oh, do we all have to go over here? Oh, we're killing stuff. We're killing stuff. We're killing stuff. We're trying to avoid AoE. Killing stuff and trying to avoid AoE. We're trying to stop these things from unholy sacrificing themselves.
Does it grieve you to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare? Maggots!
Well, we've been maggots to this point. Short of emptiness. Is this something... It is something we need to fight. At least I think we can. Okay, you can damage it. And there's a meter, once again, because every boss has had a meter in this place. And I mean every boss has had a meter here. These bosses really like their ether meters. Oh, that one over there! Okay, we stopped at 80.
My world. Step into nothing.
And ultimate attack! We survived it. While you're all here, I'll get you to enjoy my battle litany.
Lies upon which you sup.
That makes no sense, dude. I need to run.
You will be judged.
What?
The world has no place for
Okay, I guess I got lucky.
Your claim to life is forfeit.
No, I got turned into something else. Okay, I got turned into a chicken, then I got turned into this, now I'm standing in AoE, and I'm about to die.
You are the blood to stain the circle.
And now we're gonna start dropping like flies. Because once again, Seeds healers are both dead. Group C, you have my utmost sympathies for having such terrible healers. You guys have sucked so bad.
You are the blood to stain the circle.
Poor C healers, and poor Group C for that matter, having to be on the receiving end of such terrible healing. Meanwhile, my group doesn't even know where I am. Well, Cleo apparently found me. Insta-death, what?
You will be judged.
Don't judge me yet, I just got back on my feet there, dude. And we've only just now got him to half health. But yeah, he apparently likes to keep spouting his rhetoric. Okay. I'm running.
The
word?
Yeah.
And the bad is the word. And the word is that I am temporary. Oh, they talked about this, but I am nowhere near safety. Oh, crap. Yeah, maybe I'll be lucky and I'll get to actually move over there. Yeah, not a chance. And now AIDS healers are dead. That sucks. Yeah, there was no way I could control where I was going. There was none. Yeah, how are you supposed to defend yourself against that? Seriously. Also, how come he hasn't spit out more ads yet? Oh, I don't think I have to worry about this. I do have to worry about this though, because it's gonna keep pursuing me. And everyone else for that matter. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. No damage. No damage. Oh, I gotta move again. Stay close to the guy this time. Just in case he decides to mess with me again. Yeah, just in case he messes with me, I think I'm gonna want to stay close to the center this time around. Okay, stop moving. Stop moving. No thank you. And now it's all 8 parts are AoE. Okay, where's this stuff going? It's going that way. I need to get over here. Then I need to run this way and run into that unknowingly. Because why not? And I'm stuck like this for 30 seconds. A's healers are dead again. I'm dead on this AoE again. Thankfully, it's a good thing red mages can raise. So essentially you have 5 people who can raise.
Like sheep before the wolf.
No! No, no, no!
You are the blood to stain the circle.
Alright, at least I know where not to stand. At least I know where not to stand. He's down to 20%. Come on. Come on. I just want to get there. I just want to be done. Where are you going now? Oh, I need to run, but staying close. In case... Yeah, just in case it decides to be cheap. What's he doing next? Gotta move again.
You will be judged.
It's weird how sometimes I'll take damage and sometimes I won't. Oh, this move again. This time I should probably be aware of my surroundings. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Oh, now he is. Alright, I'm on the right side. Just stand here and you'll be fine. There. 10 to go. Or 8 to go now. People are starting to use their limit breaks. I will soon do the same. In fact, I'll go now.
The gods have no eyes but chattel.
Let it loose. Down to 3, down to 2! Down to 2! Down to 1! Just get it done! Just get it done so I can finally go home! Oh! Yeah, mages, if you want it, you can have it! There we go! I'm finally done with this place after never getting past.
This body, it is not my own.
Oh, gods, what have I done? Save me! Ramza! Save me!
Apparently the mask is getting separated from everything else. But at long last, we're finally done. Thank God. After 75 minutes plus, this nightmare is over. I can finally find out what happens next. I had terrible rolls on those 3 pieces of music, and the cards weren't much better. But thank God, after nearly 2 weeks of never getting past the first boss, I have finally beaten the royal city of Rabanastre. At long last. Oh, wow. This nightmare is finally over. Oh my God. Yeah, my audio recorder will need a lot of time to normalize on that after all that screaming and panicking and freaking out. I mean, how would you feel if you've been trying to do this for nearly 2 weeks and you couldn't even beat this dungeon, much less get past the first boss? I mean, this is just nuts. I'm obviously gonna have to split this video into 2 parts. Well, once I get this part as part of stream highlights, I have to break this up into 2 parts. Because that was just ridiculous. And the shocking thing, after wiping at least once on the first 3 bosses, we didn't even wipe once on the last boss. Somehow we did not wipe a single time on the final boss. And we didn't even have to worry about mechanics all that much. All we had to do was just run for dear life. That's not Damascus speaking. Could it be High Evilesian? I have no idea what you're talking about, but maybe we'll get an answer. Yeah, I need to let my audio recorder normalize before I even think about moving on. Yeah, Cleo and a healer from Group C sticking around for a little while as we get to enjoy the victory music, if you can call it victory music. It's more like something to say, yeah, well done, but you had to endure a lot. Yeah, sadly, no traditional fanfare applies here. And for Group C to be stuck with a pair of terrible healers like they did, I am really shocked that the 2 vote abandons went up, that neither one of them went through. Given the crap that we had to go through tonight, and to think, if I really want to be able to make my character stronger, I have to keep tormenting myself in this place. And that's the worst thing. I have to keep tormenting myself in this place. That's the worst thing about it. Alright. So, yeah, normalizing is finished. Let's get out of here. Let's just go. And for my trouble, I got a well-earned player commendation. Oh man, the torment and the torture is finally over. So, after our victory, hard fought and well earned, we found more Auracite. Meanwhile, yeah, who's this who's stumbling towards us? Yeah. look of shock on our faces. It's Genomus. Where am I? Father! Ramza, and the Warrior of Light? Yes, I know of you, but that you should come to my rescue. Words fail me. A poor playwright I must seem. Oh. But all of a sudden, yeah. The poor guy now has a knife to his throat. Yeah, it's these guys from before, I'll bet. Yeah, laughing at us. But Gamnon, the bounty hunter, who constantly was trying to stop both Fear and Fran. Yeah, I remember you. The term you're looking for is thank you. Upon which note, I, Bagamnon, bounty hunter, do humbly thank you, Warrior of Light, for delivering me this fine gift. Now, hand over your sight, unless you wish to see the desert sands turn red. And be quick, Gijuk here does not have the steadiest of hands. That one! She will bring it to me! Oh, you're gonna put this on her? Yeah, we're complying. He was like, do I have to? And sadly, young lady, unfortunately, you have to. Yeah, she's looking around like, there has to be another way, right? Yeah, snatches it out of her hands and she just runs for it. And obviously he likes what he sees. But what was that red X on the stone? Yes, this is it! The Duma! And to think we found it so close to Doma! The Duma of Doma! Yeah, you got what you were looking yeah, I was gonna say, you got what you were looking for, but buddy, I don't think you were expecting to get shot in the gut. Enough, Broggy! We would not have our guests think us underbred! Yeah, so much so you shot your own guy in the gut. You have what you want, you thieving lizards, now unhand him! Of course, a banker is always true to his word. I will be keeping this, though. A book? Well, it's gotta be worth something if you're keeping it and throwing Genomus asunder. And there's your means of escape. You've only yourselves to blame for this, but if you miss like the thought, you can always blame the gods. Not that they're listening. Get up, fool, we're leaving. Yeah, the guy you shot in the gut. Apparently he can take a couple of bullets to the gut. I guess they must have some pretty tough skin. If they can take if he can take a double-barreled handgun to the gut. So anyway, they've escaped, and we're obviously going to have to deal with them the next time we do a 24-man raid. You're going to be alright.
We cannot see to your father's hurts here. Come on, we must get him back to the Prima Vista.
So, upon our return, we'll go ahead and speak with Lena, and as we can see, Alma is not exactly happy that her father is back because he's in such bad shape. Lena?
Genomus remains in deep slumber, but his breathing is steady and his fever has subsided. For now, all we can do is wait. I've sent word to Sid. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Might as well bring him back, so he can at least positively ID the guy. Yeah, we're on our way out of Rabanastre, I guess. Gotta go find Sid again. Yeah, he's coming around. And we need to get her some tissues. Alma, Ramza, can you ever forgive me? And you, Sid, it was never my intention to put you to such trouble. I am ever in your debt. You would have done the same for me, Genomus. Besides, it was Corinne here who went to all the trouble. If anyone deserves your thanks, it's her. I did what I could. He is right. I have done naught to deserve your kindness. Yet I am its beneficiary nonetheless. See, I guess we're gonna talk for a while. Let the man recover. So if I understand correctly, you're saying Aurasight does not work to facilitate the possession of a living host by an icon, as is assumed to be the case with the Sale and the Archbishop, but rather absorbs the host's aether, its very soul, and somehow transforms it before returning it to the host's body. If that is the case, our Charlian allies will need to be formed immediately. But I suppose the real question is, what did you come here looking for? The legend that would have us believe that Alita Harial, the commoner who would be king, was the sole hero of the Zodiac Brave story. But as I have discovered, there was another. Two others, in fact. Siblings whose roles faded from subsequent retellings of the story. A brother and sister by the names of Ramza and Alma. Don't tell me you actually brought in the people who actually were part of that story and took them as your own and adopted them.
To prepare for this assignment, I pored over every published work on Evilisian legend I could lay my hands on, and nowhere did I find any mention of these siblings.
And like, ah. But I did. I discovered irrefutable evidence that Alita had a close companion named Ramza who aided him in his rise to power. This in turn led me to Alma, and then that I might never lose sight of the truth, I named my own children after these lost players. I'm sorry I never told you any of this, Sid, but you must believe me. Evilise has been never a mere pastime of mine. It is and forever will be my calling, my purpose, my family's purpose. Go on. The world knows me as Genova Sen Lexentale, yet that is but my stage name. My true name is Autism, Autism Durai. Countless generations past, it was my ancestor who penned the Durai Papers, an account of Evilise and the War of the Lions that details what truly occurred during that turbulent era. Yeah, elaborate. You are tired, Father. Rest. I will continue. You know what he's talking about? Long ago, an orphan by the name of Oran Durai crossed paths with both Ramza and Alita. After Alita's rise to power, Oran found himself in the service of the Papa become king. Following the War of the Lions, Oran believed the people of Evilise had a right to know the truth of Ramza's involvement and set about documenting his deeds. When the church learned of his intent, however, they had branded him a heretic and had him burned at the stake. Ouch. Joan of Arc style. The derived papers were never published, and any existing copies were gathered and sealed away in church vaults. The truth about Hevia being along with them. Almost like we have an Ishgardian story on our hands.
What was so damning that it would drive the church to do such a thing?
Guess they took a page out of Ishgard's book. Oh, you have a book too? The answer to that question can be found in this book, the only surviving transcript of my ancestors' chronicle, copied from an early draft and passed down for untold generations. With this, my father and I plan to reveal the truth and restore honor to my family's name. Forbidden Chronicles? A secret family legacy? Not that I doubt you, Generis, but how do you expect to convince people of all this, when well nigh every soul in the realm believes Ivalice to be nothing more but a bedtime story? By proving that is anything but. And when people see that Ivalice was real, the rest will fall into place. Were it as simple as bringing forth the Chronicle and submitting it for review, we would of course have done so long ago, but alas it is not. The derived papers you see are written in High Ivalician, an ancient tongue long extinct. My father, his father, and his father before him, laboured tirelessly to decipher this tome, but for want of other sources for progress. A word here, a phrase there. It wasn't until a recent expedition to Rabanastre turned up several well-preserved artifacts that we were able to translate a small portion of the papers.
Then the diary stolen by the Banga bounty hunters?
I'm afraid so. Everything we had learned of the language was contained in those pages.
Then we're back to where we started.
Not necessarily. We still have the transcript as well as some few translated passages. And of course, my father's impeccable memory. I have come too far to allow so simple a setback to deter me from my purpose. I will show the world the truth if it is the last thing I do. And we'll be along for the ride, as painful as it may be.
It is as Master Garland said. He's a man obsessed, and I fear Ivalice's grip on him will only grow tighter. Father was fortunate to escape Rabanastre with his life, and already he speaks of continuing his quest. Promise me you will keep him safe. Please.
I'll do what I can. So what are we going to be looking at? More Auracite? Oh, this Auracite's really going to play a role, isn't it? But at least we get to go back to Kugane. You know, it'll take us a while to get back in, but once we do, we'll be able to speak with Lena as night has settled upon the realm. And so we'll speak with Lena to complete the challenge.
After what I've seen here, I'm all but convinced that Ivalice exists, at least in some form. The problem with gathering sufficient evidence to convince the thousands of scholars and historians who have based their careers on the presumption that it doesn't. Not that I've ever been one to shy away from a challenge, especially when it means the story of the century. If you're in, Corinne, then I'm in. If you're not in, well, I'm still in. Either way, you'll be hearing from me again soon. That much I promise you.
And so with that, 7,500 gil comes our way, plus 2 brand new songs. The protagonist theme, and the background story. Stand strong and unified. And so, yeah, we're done with talking with Lena for now, so that means that our journey in the 24-man raid is over. But our journey here in Final Fantasy XIV is not yet done tonight. Because, for those of you who are currently watching, I would like you guys to help me out with something real quick before you go. Before you go, you might be aware that my good friend Thamriel, who I've simulcasted with on a number of occasions, has offered to help me out on a number of times when I've been doing a stream at the same time as he has, and he's always come to help me out on times with a Tham raid. I'd like to do the same for him right now because he's currently in stream doing his own thing. He's currently doing treasure maps, so I'd like to do, for the first time ever, a Novaura raid. So, if you could, please use hashtag Novaura raid. And we're going to go ahead and use it on Tham. So let's go ahead and find his stream here real quick. There you are. So if I can get you guys to go over to the link in the chat with the hashtag Novaura raid in the chat and show your support for Tham. If you've never been to his channel before, please do so. He has been one of my staunchest supporters and allies as far as Final Fantasy XIV is concerned. I've always enjoyed simulcasting with him, and I hope that if you haven't seen his work, that you will take a look at what he's doing, have fun with him, because I know that I always do, and that we'll have a lot of fun watching him tonight as he and his friends continue doing treasure maps. But for now, we're going to go ahead and bring things to a close here as far as my content is concerned, because this 24-man nightmare is finally over for me, at least for now. As well, it also brings to an end the patch 4.1 story content. So that means that the next time we see more content from Final Fantasy XIV, it will likely be in December during the Christmas season. And I'll look forward to bringing you guys the event that happens when that takes place. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood live. I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time as we get on to more, getting back to more regular live streaming with other games than Final Fantasy XIV, because we still need to do Neverwinter, we also still need to do Kingdom Hearts, we also still need to finish Sonic Mania, and we also need to do more Minecraft as well. So I hope you'll be joining me then, as well as next Saturday for Extra Life, our Halloween special featuring Undertale, to help us raise money for the Rabanastre Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network. Please make a point to come to join us at that particular time, and the week after for our second Extra Life stream as well. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.